On leaving the church, I was working as a sound recordist. I'd met a friend who's a cameraman. He let me carry his gear and all that sort of stuff. And I worked as a soundie, just for no money initially. I blew all my savings on audio kit, and he was doing quite a lot because I met him in the church in sort of Christian work. And I remember one of the first jobs I did was for a TV evangelist called Maurice Cirillo. I hadn't heard of anything like this before then, not really. At least I'd probably heard of it, but never gave it any time because it just looks so alien. The kind of root of all of that stuff is called prosperity gospel. And if you don't know about it, the kind of rule of thumb is if you pray hard, live in the right way, and then the most important bit, give a lot of money to the TV evangelists, whether it's a phone line on your TV or whether it's in person at one of these events that I filmed at, you then will be blessed by God with money, prosperity gospel. It's pretty damaging. It relies and preys on the poor. It kind of relates to that lottery ticket mindset, I suppose. I might be blessed, but I've got to be in it to win it. And a conversation I had with someone just last week, we were talking about, well, what was the gospel of Soul Survivor? What was the gospel, or what is the gospel of kind of charismatic evangelical church for young people in sort of in particular, but probably those of us who are older too. And I suggested it was sort of the gospel of opportunity, or the opportunity gospel. And I just thought this was quickly worth sharing my thoughts. So I think it's fairly self-explanatory, but essentially, if you behave in the right way, if you do the right courses, if you are part of the right home group, or you are in the right helping team or service in the right way, you will then be spotted by the people that can give you an opportunity. In Soul Survivor, that was patently clear. I mean, we all did a gap year, paid a fortune. A woman I spoke to recently, she did the gap year about 15 years after me. She paid something like 10,000 quid for not even a year of working with Soul Survivor. And really her desire was to be on the worship team. They didn't pick her. I think they felt intimidated by her. Maybe they thought she didn't have the right character or something. And none of that was made clear to her. But there was this expectation that if she was in the right place, that gospel of opportunity, or opportunity gospel, would ring true for her. This is the trap that I think the church encourages us to fall into, because it serves itself in that way. It justifies people that are employed already. It sort of gives them it gives them something to do. It justifies their position because it gives them responsibility and authority. And then in a more dark and sinister way, it encourages power and that lack of service. So I'd encourage you really to start thinking about, do you really want to be involved in a church? Do you really want to be involved in a religion that encourages you to look and see it as a place that gives you opportunity? I think it's completely off. And I think it's time that we expose the opportunity gospel. What do you think? I'd love to hear what you think. Please put in the comments and things. And thanks ever so much for subscribing and liking and engaging with these videos. I've got loads more people I'm going to be speaking with, and they're just agreeing to sort of speak with me soon. So please expect more soon. Thanks.